It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go from Jacksonville. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
Here's carry #1 for Travis Etienne. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Second down, Lawrence. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man is Davis. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. The ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff. Etienne. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
First down throw there is incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll send their tight end left. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. Taylor, the motion man. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Vikings. His 12th touchdown of the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The Jaguars offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. On first and 10, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne.
That's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
He's going to air this out for Davis. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Once again, it's Etienne. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Catch is made by Wright. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. This a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars are back within 1. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive, and as we take a look at the NFL leaders in TD passes coming in, it's right there among the best in the league. The They'll come up now for second down and 4. He'll look to throw. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Vikings will take a 14-6 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jags offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He's going to air this out for Davis. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Etienne. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Vikings have got it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he's going to be taken down. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Back to the air one more time. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Vikings extend it to a 21-6 advantage. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
He's going to air this out for Davis. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Heel drops to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. The Jaguars offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Vikings add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jaguars offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. 2nd and 7.
At the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds. They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and a yard. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. That is caught side of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season.
Makes the score Vikings 35, Jaguars 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Jaguars
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. 2nd down, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A first down throw for Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we come upon halftime, and the visitors, the Vikings, on top. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout and continuing to master running and executing this offense. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll go again with White. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. On third down, it's White. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Minnesota. On first down, right back to White. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Another run here with White. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line. On first down, it's White. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On second down, a run with White. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. They run with White. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. A give, and here's White. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. He'll try the right side with White. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Handoff here, up the middle. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And the Vikings have a first and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with White. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Vikings. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Vikings stretch things out even further. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And this defense has really had their way. First and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll give it to Etienne on the option. Etienne has the first down, still going. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. We'll go back to Etienne on first down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Once again, it's Etienne. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 3rd and long. Throwing is Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. The drive begins with a run by White. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now a give up the middle. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You can see the returner. He starts peeking at that coverage unit. He feels that pressure bearing down on them. And unfortunately for him, I think when he takes his eyes off to see who's coming down to tackle him, he fails to secure the ball. And they're going to pay the ultimate price now. He's going to put his defense right back out there on the field. They're going to be in a tough spot trying to keep points off the board.
On the handoff, it's White. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Ball sitting at the 7, 1st and goal. They will take a knee here. Some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Big play coming up 3rd and goal. He'll take the snap and go down to a knee.
The field goal is good. Makes the score Vikings 45, Jaguars 9. The Jaguars take over.
The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. Left side. It's caught by Brown.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Lawrence. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of the fullback. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now here's Lawrence. Catch is made by Wright. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Lawrence now. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this will be recovered by the offense, so no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on down. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.